So we're gonna go into like some beginning drills to warm up and like really learn how to enter into an Uchimata. Uchimata is like one of my favorite throws. It's known as the king of throws in Judo. So, you know, if you have a good Uchimata, you're gonna go far. So we're gonna go into some basic ones and how to perform it from the overhook. Okay, now this next drill is going to be a little bit harder. This drill is going to simulate our entry to a nice Uchimata. So you start with your leg in front, right? And then you're going to hop 90 degrees and keep your leg in front, right? So you don't leave your leg behind. You keep it in front, and then you look down and look away, right? Leg in front, leg in front. Okay. So we're now going to execute like a low-level Uchimata on someone. So, can you hit your left knee? One knee up, one knee down. Oh, yeah. Yes. So our partner is going to be one knee up, one knee down. I'm going to go one hand on the shoulder, one hand to the elbow. You could be outside, you could be inside. Doesn't really matter too much. I personally like outside grip, just above the elbow like this, right? And we're going to go leg in front, right? Turn, and now we're making contact on this upper thigh here, right? So spin a little bit, right? Here, here, and now we're gonna bow and look away as we lift the leg. And our partner takes a really nice ukemi. This will help you work on your falling technique as well, right? Right. So the technique we're about to move into is called a can-can Uchimata. So this is a little bit less risky and not a one like speed attack where you just blast through someone. We get in good position and then we kind of pressure them down. So for can-can Uchimata, if you are right-handed, you're going to go right hand overhook, right? And we're going wrist. Right hand overhook and wrist. This overhook, I want this hand up, right? Almost trapping his arm in there. If this hand is down, it has like a direction where it can move. We want to seal it in to this spot. So this hand is coming up to the chest. You could also make a fist. Both work, either you're on your own chest or the fist. This other one is coming to the wrist, right? And now we're gonna lift our leg, we're gonna hop, we're going to pull, and we're gonna come to this tall position here, right? Up. If you notice, I'm not coming all the way in and attacking the far leg, I'm still attacking this near leg, right? Part in making them take weight off this leg is pulling up on this overhook and elongating this, right? Elongating and starting to look away, right? From here, we are just going to jump in and look away until they lose their balance and fall. A good note here is high head wins. If their head becomes higher than yours, they will probably win the exchange. So as you're elongating, we're also working on pulling this wrist down and driving them over the top so their head becomes lower than ours. Any questions? See it again? Yeah. Releasing the overhook as they're falling, kind of letting them tip over. We got any questions about this? No? Okay, cool. We're about to go into another variation, and this is gonna be like an Uchimata front headlock. So this is probably the safest variation to perform. So if we have our overhook in our wrist, we are going to come to this position but then we're immediately going to bail on it, right? So I want to make his hand touch the ground. That's the entire goal. As soon as his hand touches the ground, I'm out of there. I'm not hanging around trying to finish, right? So particularly if they're playing with this hand back, right, and you can't get that wrist, we could still perform this technique, right? And we're trying to sneak to this like front headlock, short offense position. Now I'm gonna go into like a couple different options we have, right? And I'm gonna let you guys practice whatever you're comfortable with, because one of the options is going to be very large and, you know, it's just like the big Uchimata, right? So that's a big fall. If your partner's not comfortable taking the fall, understandable. Just communicate with your partner what you plan on doing and make sure they have confirmed that they are okay with you doing that to them. You know, informed consent, always a good option, right? You okay with it, bro? So I'm gonna show this left-handed because this is how I do my big one. So for my big Uchimata, I'm always aiming for the far leg, not the near leg, right? So when I come here, I'm looking for this far leg, not the near leg, and I'm going to try to almost like rainbow my partner.
Damn.
Goddamn. When you jump over, pull that arm back. Like boom, 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 boom. We're going to go into our drilling portion. 1-for-1 takedowns, hands-on drilling. So when you take your partner down to the ground, right, you go down to the ground with them, cover them, have them work up. Then it's their turn. They cover you, work up, fight hands, right? Back and forth, constant movement, very cooperative. You're not really fighting their takedowns, but you're also not being like a wet rag, right? You're like giving an articulate response, but you're not like resisting any of their techniques. Taking your falls, giving up your back, not playing guard, working on our back defense, and standing up from the turtle, okay? Any questions? No? Get your partner spread out. We got 3 minutes. 1, 2.